So when we talk about confidence, and when we talk about finance, if you ask me, then we talk about volatility, risk, and on one side, on the other side, about trust and stability. So if you have what we have just right now, so high level of volatility and risk, then you cannot have stability, and if you do not have stability, then you cannot have investment and growth. So those things are quite connected together, and that's one of the problems Slovenia just right now. So we have so high volatilities this time that I would say that the cost of investment and acting in economy is really high, and that's why we do not face those activities on the proper level, and the structure of the banking system and the model how this world is going on is such that the risk and volatility is part of the formulas we are doing every day, and we calculate. And so it's so closely connected to the life that it's on daily basis we can see this influence. So it goes together, I would say. So I can see in my job almost every day such cases, you know. So you have first whatever better results and some estimations and so on. Later on you have rating agency which come and downgrade different kinds of countries and the banks, and then we have us, you know, inside of the banks, and we are watching and looking in those in those clauses in the contracts and try to bridge them. So to have modulation of the prices, and how to do that, and how to get additional collaterals and guarantees and so on and so far. So those prices are going up. I'm talking about interest rates on daily base, and it's really amazing how closely connected is that. So how to increase the level of stability is one of the basic problem we are facing just right now. But to do that, you know, you have to do many things. So I was reading one article from one of the experts of the World Bank, and he said something which is very simple. So what you have to do at that time? First, you have to have very clear policy. I'm talking now about state and governments. So that's the first step. If you don't know what you want, if you don't have very clear policy, then volatility is very high, and confidential is not enough high. So then you have to act quickly. So that's one of the problems. If you ask in Slovenia in the past, we didn't act enough quickly. And then you should do in the way, you know, it has been done before successfully. So we have some examples from the past and some examples from successful countries how to do. So it's you know, from this point of view, to talk about is quite simple. So clear policy, you know, how to act quickly and do as did all those guys who did it quite successful. But it's part of the system.